Hi everyone, in this video I thought I would show you how to make a map from scratch. So let's go ahead and do our sign in. Let it load up, and this should look familiar by now. So new story, and then start from scratch. So most of the things in this particular builder are the same as what I showed you before. So now there's nothing here as you can see. And then tell your story. Now I already went through all of these other things, but let me show you how to insert a map into this. So it can take something you've worked on before, or what I'm going to show you is a new map. So I hit New Express Map, and then what I'm going to do is start to think about how I want it to look. Now you can see up at the top there's all these new buttons that didn't show up before. So I'm going to place a point. Let me increase. It's going to be the same topic I looked at before, sort of. I might go a little faster this time. So put a point here in Redwood City. Now you can see you can add an image. You can label it. You can click the style, the color, and then let's just call that done. Okay, I'm going to add another point here. I'm just going to put it in a random spot. We'll put it in Millbrae. And then done. And then let me put one a little further away around Salt Lake City. Okay, you're thinking, okay, so I've got 3 points. Now you've got these other things that you can do up here. So you can draw an area. So you can draw a circle just to highlight some areas, and then you can talk about what it is, you can name it, you can add an image, and so on. I'm going to delete that, so you go down and hit delete. You can draw an arrow. Now this morning I had trouble with these arrows. I'm not sure why my screen is dragging, but I know you can do it. Let's go to this, where you draw, oh my gosh. Yeah, so what you need to do is actually click on your screen. And so you can draw things like this in different ways. Oop. And then click again, double click to get it to lock. Let me try the arrow again. Go down to Redwood City. As you can see, it's not as smooth as it should be. Anyway, there you can add a line like that. You can make it a dot, 3 dots, and so on. You can also add numbered points if you wanted to do something like that. And then of course you can add text, annotation, draw another line. You can draw your own line freehand if you wanted to do something like that. And so on. And then there's an undo button. And then you can group select to tie everything together. I'm not quite sure why you'd want to do that. You can see in the map, it's just sort of dragging things down. Anyway, that's how you make a map from scratch. And there's a couple other features that are up here with these arrows where you can number them, and you can actually change the shape of your arrow and so on. So what you want to do when you're done is, let's see, my little button is right over my done button. There we go. Okay, and then you can do the same thing. You can preview it. And what you can do is click on your buttons and any information will come up. Now I didn't label, I didn't put anything in 1 and 2. But anyway, that will come up. So it gives you a fairly simple map, but you can do a lot more with that. And then I'm going to get out of the preview so if you notice when I went into preview, it's showing me my full map. Click on these 2 arrows and then get out of preview and then publish. And then that will give you your URL if you're going to do it that way. This would be your URL up here for this particular test map.